complaint made against a Mobile County accessible living complex. Residents say it isn't as accessible as it should be.
WKRG News 5's Asher Red investigated and learned Mobile Fire Rescue has issued citations to the apartments located on Jeff Hamilton Extension.
You can call them, man. You don't get no answer. You leave messages, don't get no answer. Don't call back. And it just takes so long to get stuff done in here.
You have reached our office after hours. Our normal business hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
But it was noon on a Tuesday when I called. Nonetheless, it's a voicemail message that residents like Milton Dunning at the Anderson Fisher Apartments in Mobile are all too used to hearing. They say the office stays empty most days with no one there to pick up the phone. Dunning says calling the parent company that owns the two-story apartment building seems to be the only way to get any sort of help.
When we call maintenance, we have to call Minnesota.
Everyone who lives in the building has some sort of disability, and they say it's been years since there was a caretaker on site. That's why Joshua Rushing moved out of the building in June of 2023.
They had me in a wheelchair upstairs.
It's been around 4 hours, maybe a little more. I've been stuck up here.
Often stuck as the elevators would stop working.
The only way we could get down is if the fire department came and took us down personally. Usually call the non-emergency hotline or just dial 911, or at one point some of us would just pull the alarm.
But the elevator wasn't the only thing of Rushing's that stopped working.
I went 6 months without a stove, so I had no way to cook.
The residents I spoke with say they use inhalers to battle what they call a mold issue in the vents that they say haven't been cleaned in a long time.
You can sit there and just sitting in your apartment during the day with the air blowing up. Your eyes get caked with dirt.
But just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, residents say it goes even deeper. In the middle of my interview with Dunning, I asked him if he recognized the woman seen in this picture sleeping on the community room couch. And you wouldn't believe the timing that followed.
That's one right there.
Is that her?
Mm-hmm, that's her.
The woman in the picture came out to a truck that had picked her up, hiding her face and running from the cameras.
That is her. See, she's getting out of here.
Dunning says that woman either sleeps in the community room or under these stairs. The door near the stairs doesn't shut all the way, and the alarm on top of the door doesn't sound off when the door is opened like it's supposed to.
When are we going to get some help? How long do it take to get a caretaker?
I called the manager of the building, who was not in the office when I visited. She tells me that she is not authorized to speak with the media. The city of Mobile says they plan to do a site inspection soon in response to numerous resident complaints. In Mobile, I'm Asher Red, WKRG News 5.